Thomas John is known as the Manhattan Medium and has done psychic readings for big stars like Jennifer Lopez and Courtney Cox. And you may recognize him from shows like Dr. Phil and The Real Housewives of New York.
And he is here in studio to share some of his experiences, to talk about his new book, Never Argue with a Dead Person, True and Unbelievable Stories from the Other Side, which he'll be signing later today. Welcome. Thank you for joining us.
Thanks for having me. I really appreciate it.
Now, before we got to you, we talked a little bit during the break here. This is, I mean, truly, literally a calling for you.
Yeah, since I was 4 years old, I saw my grandfather who had passed away, my father's father, and he started to give me messages and stuff, so it's something I was really born with.
And so tell us, what really is the difference between a psychic and a medium?
So a psychic is someone who sees things about your past, present, future, and then a medium actually will say, oh, you know, your father's here, your mother's here, stuff like that. And, you know, people that are passed away and give you messages from people that aren't here. And so I do both of those things.
Now, obviously, you're in tune with that world, but is everyone able to connect with loved ones? I mean, you often hear, you know, oh, you know, my late mother, my late father, you know, they're around. I mean, do you find that to be a learned trait? Is that something everyone can do?
Everybody has the ability to some extent. You know, some people have a more heightened awareness and some people need to work on the connection more, but we all have the ability to feel our loved ones around us and have a connection with them.
And so describe to us, how does it work? I mean, are you, sitting down, do you have to be sort of in a meditative sort of state to kind of connect like this? Or are you just, in the middle of the day, you are feeling this?
Well, the book, I talk about stories that are with clients, and I also talk about things in my day. I'm at a grocery store, I'm at a pharmacy, I'm out and about. And so the spirit world, if they are drawn to somebody, they will come and say, and then it's my decision if I feel it's an appropriate time to say, oh, somebody's here for you or something like that. But I usually, throughout my day, am seeing things, feeling things. I can tune it out a little bit, but it's kind of always present.
Tell us why you wrote the book.
I think that a lot of people have grief with loved ones, and I just felt like to share some of these stories where there are universal messages from people from the other side, guidance, ways that they come through, and so people can really understand, maybe if they never had an experience like that, how it feels like and what it feels like to be in the moment of all that.
And you called it Never Argue with a Dead Person. Why did you call it this?
Well, why would you argue with a dead person, right? It's meant to be that they have a little bit of a heightened awareness. They have an ability to guide us and help us. And so we should follow their direction if they step forward.
And I feel that. I lost my dad about 4 years ago. And I feel him everywhere, just here and there. And sometimes I feel like it's just maybe my own mind just playing tricks on me. What do you think?
He's the strongest spirit that I was feeling here before, because I was getting his energy before. Wow. And he kept actually showing me a picture of him that's framed where he's got a tie on and a jacket that he says that you have of him out and about. He likes that you interact with him. And he's, when I saw, they'll just bring through information to sort of connect with him. So like they'll say like, and sometimes it's not even clear why, but they'll say something like, he's giving me like the month of July.
It's his birthday, holy cow.
And so like they just...
We haven't even talked about this, but this is...
Yeah, not at all.
Yeah,
they'll just give things to say, this is, and I feel like he's with you a lot. I mean, I feel like he watches over your family, and for some reason, I feel like he helped you get this job. He's telling me he kind of helped this happen, yeah.
Now you're going to make me cry on live TV.
Well, they have such an incredible connection. They really, really do.
Wow, that's incredible. Wow.
Big energy for you.
And if people are looking for that, what's the best advice? If people are, I mean, obviously you have the talent, you have the energy, but, people who want to make that extra connection, what's the advice for them?
It's to be open as much as possible and to really try to get, to try to ask for that and affirm that. A lot of people, I think, feel things and then they get caught up in wondering if it's their imagination or not. But what I tell people is to be open up to synchronicities and to be open up to, a lot of times they visit you in your dreams, they'll do that. So if you're open to the connection, then you won't miss anything.
That's really, really great advice, right?
Stuff.
And you'll be able to meet with a lot of folks, right? And sign this book. Tell us
about
that.
Yes, today I will be at Barnes & Noble at 2 o'clock in West Bloomfield. And I will be talking about the book. I will be doing some in-depth readings with people. So people in the audience, I will do some readings for and meet and greet and sign the book.
Oh, Thomas John, thank you so much.
Thanks for having me.
Really a pleasure to meet you.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.